Hello, hello. I hope you are all doing well. Today we will talk about The Teacher by Freida McFadden, which I gave 2 stars. And I will share with you my honest opinion about it. P.S. The second part of the video will be about some specific parts in the book and it will include some spoilers. Now, let the video begin. The Teacher begins with an exciting and catching prologue that makes you wonder, what in the world is going on? In fact, the first sentence is enough to get you hooked. Digging a grave is hard work. See? I told you you'll get goosebumps. Anyway, the first 58 chapters, yeah, that's a lot, but they're very, very short. So these chapters include 2 POVs, Eve's and Addie's. Then the next 19 chapters add Nate's POV. So Addie is a high school student who is being looked down at and bullied because of something that happened the previous year. Eve is a math teacher at the same school as Addie. She is strict and she is obsessed with shoes. Like literally all her POVs must include a shoe brand, which is kind of frustrating. Nate is an English teacher in the same school again. He is Eve's husband. His relationship with Eve isn't as good as it is supposed to be. They act like robots. What I liked about Freida's writing in The Teacher is how she wrote Addie's POV. I felt as if I really was delving in a teenager's mind. I could feel the overthinking and the hesitation. I also liked the plot twists. They really had my jaw dropped and my eyes widened. Well, of course, it's Max Twist that we're talking about. Now, if you feel excited to read the book, here are some additional details, no spoilers of course, for you to make your final decision either to read it or not. First, teacher and student relationship. There is a very, 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 very big age gap, and it felt as if it was illegal to read the book. This relation far exceeds what you can expect, and it has a high level of intimacy. It was gross, to be honest. Second, there are some chapters that are unnecessary and many details that need to be explained, which is somehow disappointing because I had high hopes for The Teacher. Third, some parts were cringe, especially the poems written by Addie and Nate. Sorry, but I couldn't keep a straight face when I read them. So the book as a whole was good and exciting. However, it missed many details, and when I finished reading it, I felt like the book wasn't enough. I searched if there was a second book, but unfortunately no. It would have been better if Freida added some chapters and explained what should have been explained. So I will talk about these details in the second part of the video, which is now. Spoilers ahead, continue at your own risk. Let's start with Addie-Tattle relationship. So Addie stalked Tattle once. She went to his house late at night and watched him have dinner with his family. She considered him as a father figure and just wanted to see the vibe of his happy family because she doesn't experience the same joy and happiness. Now a neighbor witnessed her walking out of the house garden and called the police. This led to some misunderstandings and misinterpretations. Let's move to when Tattle met Eve at the grocery store. He held her hand in a firm grip and looked scared and terrified. He warned her about Addie and that she's a very troubled kid. But Tattle considered her as his daughter and he knew the truth. He knew that nothing happened between them. So I don't understand why he acted as if Addie killed one of his family members or anything. He even told Eve, "You don't know what she's capable of." This made me excited to discover Addie's real personality and what she has done. But the result was nothing. Nothing changed, I discovered nothing. So this detail is either unnecessary or misplaced, or I didn't understand it quite well. Let's move to Eve. I really don't understand why she was mad and disappointed when she found out about Addie and Nate's relationship when she too was having a teacher-student relationship with Jay. Like, is it okay for her but not okay for Nate? Of course, it's not okay for both. I thought that she didn't know Jay was a high school student, and I wondered how she couldn't when he was studying at the same school where she teaches. But then Freida confirmed that Eve knew Jay's real age. So, another thing that I didn't understand is when Jay went to pick up Addie from the pumpkin area and then picked up Eve after from the same place. So Jay knew that Addie tried to kill Eve, yet in the epilogue, Jay and Addie became best friends again. Yeah, I don't understand this. Okay, everybody, our journey has come to an end, and this was my honest review and opinion on The Teacher by Freida McFadden. Don't forget to leave a short review in the comments for me to discover different opinions about this book, and for those who didn't read it yet but plan to do so, have a great, thrilling reading. If you want my review on another book, write its title and writer in the comments. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.